والصلاة والسلام على سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه وسلم. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. يا أيها الناس اعبدوا ربكم الذي خلقكم من نفس واحدة وخلق منها زوجها وبث منهما رجالا كثيرا ونساء واتقوا الله الذي تساءلون به والأرحام إن الله كان عليكم رقيبا. وقال تعالى يا أيها الذين آمنوا اتقوا الله حق تقاته ولا تموتن إلا وأنتم مسلمون. وقال تعالى يا أيها الذين آمنوا اتقوا الله وقولوا قولا سديدا يصلح لكم أعمالكم ويغفر لكم ذنوبكم ومن يطع الله ورسوله فقد فاز فوزا عظيما. صدق الله العظيم. My dear respected brothers, we've taken this evening out to the sacrifice. Me and yourself, I and yourself, we're all on a lengthy journey. And this lengthy journey has got stops. And those stops, wherever we stop for a while, and Allah then gives us a test. And the test is to see who will still remember the rest of their journey, and who will suddenly stumble over something because of which they will begin to feel that they have reached the final journey. There is a journey beyond the journey we run at the moment. Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, he took hold of the shoulder of Sayyidina Abdullah ibn Umar radiallahu anhu. And he said, كن في الدنيا كأنك غريب أو عابر سبيل. O Abdullah, be in this world as if you're a traveler, one who is going by, who is passing by. Abiru sabil, who is going by a road, who is going to cross a road, cross it. That's what you're here for. Gharib, you're a stranger. Well, Abdullah, you're a stranger here. Stay in this world as a stranger. Abdullah, stay in this world as one who's passing by a road. Nothing more than that. A person who says in this dunya, Allah's Messenger sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, الدنيا حلوة خضرة. The dunya is sweet, the dunya is green. The dunya is sweet, the dunya is green. والله مستخلفكم فيها. Allah is going to put you in charge of part of the dunya. فينظر كيف تعملون. Allah is going to see how you're going to react in those positions. Each and every one of us will gain something. We're going to get, either you get a house, all of us have got houses, you get a business, you get a position, you get a status of an employer or an employee. Or you become a person who studies, you have a brain, you have intelligence, you begin to start to know more than the people around you. Allah gives you a station. But with that comes a responsibility, and with that comes a test. The test is, what will you do? Will you now feel that you have become in charge of yourself? This is the reason why most people turn away from Allah, because they feel that they have become in charge of their body, they're in charge of it. They are independent from Allah. They don't need Allah. Why do they need Allah for? Why? They've never seen Allah. They've never really had any contact with Allah, that's what they believe. And Allah almost is absent from their minds and from their lives. So why do they need Allah? They don't see anything. They don't see any reason why Allah, what are they waiting for them? Allah says, إِنَّ الْإِنسَانَ لَيَطْغَى أَنْ رَآهُ اسْتَغْنَى. Man and a human being will start to disobey Allah the moment he sees he doesn't need Allah. If you think you don't need Allah, well, you go off on your own bike. You go on your own route. So Allah has said, إِمَّا شَاكِرًا وَإِمَّا كَفُورًا. I gave you this life, either you're going to become thankful to me, or you're going to be unthankful to me. فَمَنْ شَاءَ فَلْيُؤْمِنْ وَمَنْ شَاءَ فَلْيَكْفُرْ. Whoever of you wants to be grateful to me, be grateful to me. Whoever wants to be ungrateful to me, be ungrateful to me. It's not going to make a life difference, no. يا عبادي لو أن أولكم وآخركم وإنسكم وجنكم كانوا على أفجر قلب رجل واحد منكم ما نقص من ملكي شيئا. O my servants, if the first of you, the last of you, the human of you, the jinn of you, if all of you became like the worst-hearted person amongst yourself, the most crooked person who is living amongst you, the worst of creatures that is amongst you, if all of you turned rotten like that, if all your hearts became rotten like that, مَا نَقَصَ مِن مُلْكِي شَيْئًا, from the kingdom that I have, nothing will decrease, nothing will decrease. يَا عِبَادِي, O my servants, لو أن أولكم وآخركم, if the first of you, the last of you, وإنسكم وجنكم, if the human amongst you, if the jinn amongst you, كانوا على أتقى قلب رجل واحد منكم, if all of you became like the most pious heart, the heart that is always thinking about me, always aware of me, always thinking of me, if all of you in the whole world change like that, مَا زَادَ فِي مُلْكِي شَيْئًا, nothing in my kingdom will increase. Nothing will increase in my kingdom. يَا عِبَادِي, O my servants, لَوْ أَنَّ أَوَّلَكُمْ وَآخِرَكُمْ, if the first of you, the last of you, وَإِنسَكُمْ وَجِنَّكُمْ, if all the human amongst you, if all the jinn amongst you, قَامُوا عَلَى صَعِيدٍ وَاحِدٍ, if all of you came and you climbed the hill, if you came to a high place and all of you gathered together, all the people from Adam alayhi salam till the last person on the day of Judgment, all the jinn that were created from before them until the day of Judgment, if all of you stood up on one platform and all of you were to ask me, كُلُّ أَحَدٍ مَسْأَلَتَهُ, every single one said, oh Allah, give me this, oh Allah, give me that, oh Allah, give me this. أَعْطَيْتُ كُلَّ وَاحِدٍ مِّنْكُمْ, I'd be able to give every single one of you everything you ask for. But after that, مَا نَقَصَ مِن مُلْكِي, nothing from my kingdom would ever decrease. Even to the amount, if you were to take a single needle and you put the needle in an ocean, the little droplet that comes out, not even that much would decrease in my kingdom. Allah. Who is Allah? Allah. Who is Allah? Allah is not in need of me and you, brothers. We have need of Allah. Allah doesn't need me and you. We need Allah. We need Allah. Without Allah, this path is lost. Without Allah, life is lost. Without Allah, akhirah is lost. Allah says, وَمِنَ النَّاسِ مَنْ يَعْبُدُ اللَّهَ عَلَى حَرْفٍ. There are those of my servants who worship me when on an edge. They are on an edge when they worship me. When they need me, they come to me. When they don't need me, they don't come to me. وَمِنَ النَّاسِ مَنْ يَعْبُدُ اللَّهَ عَلَى حَرْفٍ فَإِنْ أَصَابَهُ خَيْرٌ اطْمَأَنَّ بِهِ. They receive a good thing I give to them, and after that he is content with the good that he got. He wanted a job, I gave him a job, then he's content with his job. I don't need Allah anymore. That's what his actions say. He wanted me to make him pass his exams. I made him pass his exams, and slowly, he forgets who I am. He doesn't come to me anymore. He wanted me to make him have himself be cured and make him a person who doesn't need to go to hospital frequently. So I did that for him, and once I did that for him, then he doesn't come back to me. Allah Akbar. What does Allah say? فَإِنْ أَصَابَهُ خَيْرٌ اطْمَأَنَّ بِهِ. Once he has gone away from me, he has forgotten me, fine. But I can't help the action of this. وَإِنْ أَصَابَتْهُ فِتْنَةٌ انْقَلَبَ عَلَى وَجْهِهِ. Once he's afflicted with something, then he falls on his face and he rolls on his face and he comes back to me. Allah says, انْقَلَبَ عَلَى وَجْهِهِ. Human doesn't just come to Allah. انْقَلَبَ عَلَى وَجْهِهِ. If he had to, he will fall over for me. If he had to, he will kick his nose in the ground for me. خَسِرَ الدُّنْيَا وَالْآخِرَةِ. He has lost the world, he has lost the next life. He comes to me when he needs me and he goes away again. I give him something, then he goes back again. He wants me, then he comes back to me. He doesn't need me, he goes away from me. وَلَا تَكُونُوا كَالَّذِينَ نَسُوا اللَّهَ فَأَنْسَاهُمْ. Don't become like those people who have forgotten Allah, and Allah has made them forget themselves. If we forget Allah, Allah will make the person forget himself, his purpose on his life. Allah will make him forget that. The one who remembers Allah, Allah says what? فَاذْكُرُونِي أَذْكُرْكُمْ. Remember me and I will remember you. You remember me, I will remember you. مَنْ ذَكَرَنِي فِي نَفْسِي ذَكَرْتُهُ فِي نَفْسِي. Whosoever remembers me in his mind, I remember him in my existence. Is hadith of Sahih Bukhari. Whosoever remembers me in his mind, I remember him in my being, in my existence. وَمَنْ ذَكَرَنِي فِي مَلَئٍ ذَكَرْتُهُ فِي مَلَئٍ خَيْرٍ مِّنْهُ. Whosoever will remember me in a gathering, I will remember him in a gathering greater than that gathering, the gathering of the angels. I will remember him in a gathering greater than that. وَمَنْ تَقَدَّمَ إِلَيَّ شِبْرًا تَقَدَّمْتُ إِلَيْهِ ذِرَاعًا. Whoever will come to me 1 arm's length, I will come to him 1 arm's length. وَمَنْ تَقَدَّمَ إِلَيَّ ذِرَاعًا تَقَدَّمْتُ إِلَيْهِ بَاعًا. Whoever comes to me 1 arm's length, I will come to him 2 arm's length. وَمَنْ مَشَى إِلَيَّ أَتَيْتُهُ حَرْوَلًا. Whosoever will walk to me, I will come running to him. This is Allah. Whosoever will come walking to me, I will come running to him. Brothers, to know Allah and to be in contact with Allah, Allah does not need me and you. Allah does not need me and you. Even if I was to stay in sujood all night long, and even if I was to worship Him all day long, and fast all day long, Allah does not need that. He doesn't need to feed Himself with that. He doesn't need to expand His dignity with that. No. Because Allah already is Aziz. He's got all the dignity. وَلِلَّهِ الْعِزَّةُ وَلِرَسُولِهِ وَلِلْمُؤْمِنِينَ وَلَكِنَّ الْمُنَافِقِينَ لَا يَعْلَمُونَ. To Allah belongs all dignity, to Allah belongs all power, to Allah belongs all dignity, and to the messengers belong all dignity, and to the true believers belong dignity. But the munafiq, those who have hypocrisy inside them, they do not know. They do not know this. Now you're going to say, how is dignity for Allah? How is dignity for Allah? Here we see Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam in Battle of Uhud, he's got blood. Here we see the Sahaba, they're fighting, they got no food. How is dignity for Allah? Allah says what? وَلِلَّهِ عَاقِبَةُ الْأُمُورِ. Don't judge me by what's going on right now. Don't judge me by what you've seen before. No. وَلِلَّهِ عَاقِبَةُ الْأُمُورِ. Judge me by the final ending. Judge me by that which comes at the end. Allah says what? إِنَّ الَّذِينَ أَجْرَمُوا كَانُوا مِنَ الَّذِينَ آمَنُوا يَضْحَكُونَ. Those who were sinners, they looked at the believers and they laughed at them. وَإِذَا مَرُّوا بِهِمْ يَتَغَامَزُونَ. And when they passed by them, they looked at them and they winked at each other. Look at this. Mullah, bearded guy, Bokhrillahan, Gari Rakhe. He looks like he lowered himself down. Lowered himself, so they wink at each other. Look at him, hot day, wearing a turban on his head. Has he got the bandage on his head? What has he got on his head? He's got dressed like a woman. Huh? Dressed like a woman. I bet when he eats, then his beard gets all sort of curry all over it. Huh? All these things. A sister with the hijab, she looks oppressed. Something down wrong with them. وَإِذَا مَرُّوا بِهِمْ يَتَغَامَزُونَ وَإِذَا انْقَلَبُوا إِلَىٰ أَهْلِهِمْ انْقَلَبُوا فَكِهِينَ. When they came back to their own family, they came back all joyful, all happy. Then Allah says in the same surah, فَالْيَوْمَ الَّذِينَ آمَنُوا مِنَ الْكُفَّارِ يَضْحَكُونَ. Today, on the day of judgment, now the believers are reclining on cushions, they're looking at the kuffar, they're looking at those who disbelieved in this message, they're looking at the ones who laughed at them, they're looking at the sinners on the day of judgment. Allah depicts that time on the day of judgment. فَالْيَوْمَ الَّذِينَ آمَنُوا مِنَ الْكُفَّارِ يَضْحَكُونَ عَلَى الْأَرَائِكِ يَنْظُرُونَ. Allah will give them cushions that will be flying in the air. Allah will give them cushions that will be floating in the air. Upon those cushions they will be sitting and reclining and looking down at the people who laughed at them. And they will laugh back at them. فَالْيَوْمَ الَّذِينَ آمَنُوا مِنَ الْكُفَّارِ يَضْحَكُونَ. Today the laugh is on them. عَلَى الْأَرَائِكِ يَنْظُرُونَ. On these cushions they're reclining and watching what's happened to them. The torture that will surround them. هَلْ ثُوِّبَ الْكُفَّارُ مَا كَانُوا يَفْعَلُونَ. Have those who were ungrateful to me, have they received the due? Have they received it? Allah has what? Allah's dignity. Allah's dignity is in the end, my friend, not now. Today, my brother, Allah has given you a lot of stuff. What has He given you? He's giving you a nice body. MashaAllah, very nice, strong body. Yeah, strong body. You can do what you want. You can run 2 miles, one go, 4 miles, one go. Allah. Yeah. You can lift weights. Show your mates how much you got inside. Yeah, sure. Yeah. You can go run uphill, you can jump over things. Yeah, you've got an agile body. You play football 3 times a week and still want more. Alhamdulillah, Allah has given you a good body, yeah? Good body. Someone kicks on you out there, 1 thump and it's down. Don't need a second one. 1 thump is down. Yeah. You got the might, you got the power. Allah has given you that might, Allah has given you that power. Allah says, He says, Aqibah, don't think about today. Allah says, think about tomorrow. Allahu alladhi khalaqakum min du'fin. Oh man, I created you and today you got all these muscles. Today you've got an intelligence that you start questioning my existence. Today you've got an intelligence that you start arguing with your mother. Today you have such a brain and such a tongue that you raise it in front of your father. Today you had that, but I saw you too. Yes, I saw you yesterday. When you were a little baby, you didn't even have the power to come out of your mother's womb. You didn't even have the strength to push yourself out of the mother's womb. I pushed you out of your mother's womb. I brought you alive. You had no power to breathe. I gave you the power to breathe. وَجَعَلَ لَكُمُ السَّمْعَ. I gave you the hearing. وَالْأَبْصَارَ. I gave you the sight you couldn't see without me. وَالْأَفْئِدَةَ. I gave you a mind to think. Without that mind, you couldn't have got this intelligence. وَاللَّهُ خَلَقَكُمْ وَمَا تَعْمَلُونَ. I created you and I gave you the ability to do your actions, the movement. The movements of your hands, where did they come from? Allah, where the movement? How did you know? Move this and touch this and feeling and know. And today you're jumping up and down, huh? Today you're jumping up and down, you've got all that. Min dhufin, I created you at a time you didn't know. وَعَلَّمَكُمْ مَا لَمْ تَكُونُوا تَعْلَمُونَ. I taught you the things that you did not know. You didn't know ABC, you didn't know any maths. You didn't know anything. Today you read, today you think you're clever, today you think you're intelligent. وَعَلَّمَكَ مَا لَمْ تَكُنْ تَعْلَمْ. I gave you all of that. When you came to the earth, you had no protection. I gave you the protection. وَلِتُصْنَعَ عَلَىٰ عَيْنِي. You were fed, you were brought up in front of my eye. I gave you all of that. I gave you parents, I gave you the luxury. You had no power to eat that. I gave you the power to start eating. You ate my food every day. You drank the water I gave you every day. You took the clothes I gave you every day. You had the shelter to grow up to 20 years old, to grow up to 18 years old. And after 18, The man says, what? Read the Quran. Quran. Allah says what? وَلَهَا بِجَانِبِهِ. Today you walk with swinging your sides. It's in the Quran. Today you walk how? Swinging your sides. Swing it. All the muscles in your body. Allah fed you nice. Allah gave you nice water. Allah made you strong. Allah gave you nice legs. Yeah. Allah gave you the ability to run, muscles, all that. Allah says, الله الذي خلقكم من ضعف ثم جعل من بعد قوة. After all the weakness that I gave you, today I gave you the strength. The strength you live on is my strength. I gave you that. ولا حول ولا قوة إلا بالله العلي العظيم. No strength do you have to stay away from harm. No strength do you have to walk or to do what you want, except with my power. وَمَا تَشَاءُونَ إِلَّا أَن يَشَاءَ اللَّهُ رَبُّ الْعَالَمِينَ. If I will that you wouldn't dare open your mouth, I could make you dumb right now. If I will that I take your eyesight away, وَلَوْ نَشَاءُ لَطَمَسْنَا عَلَىٰ أَعْيُنِهِمْ فَاسْتَبَقُوا الصِّرَاطَ فَأَنَّىٰ يُبْصِرُونَ. You walk on my ground, you look around, and then you question me. You question my existence. Go ahead, go ahead, go ahead. But Allah says what? Allah reminds us, فَأَيْنَ تَذْهَبُونَ. Where are you going, old man? Where are you going with all of this? Why? Because Allah الَّذِي خَلَقَكُم مِّن ضَعْفٍ. I created you from weakness. ثُمَّ جَعَلَ مِن بَعْدِ ضَعْفٍ قُوَّةٍ. Then after the weakness I gave you strength. ثُمَّ جَعَلَ مِن بَعْدِ قُوَّةٍ ضَعْفًا وَشَيْبَةً. Then after that strength comes weakness again. After that strength comes a weakness. After that وَشَيْبَةً, and white beard, white hair, old age. If any of these old men wanted to walk down that street, run. Could they do that? Could they do that? Come on guys, could they do that? No, they can't do that. But you're never going to become old, are you? Guys, young boys, yeah? Young boys, you're never going to become old, don't worry about it. You're going to stay like this, yeah? You're going to stay be nice and strong. You're always going to have a nice digestive system. Your muscles are never going to replenish. You're going to have no problems with your skin, no problem with your eyesight. Yeah, you won't ever have to have problems with your eyesight. When you get 70 years old, you'll be able to run the marathon. Don't worry about it. Yeah, you're going to lift like 50 kg if you wanted to lift your bench press at 70 years old. Now you know that's not going to happen. So Allah says, ثُمَّ جَعَلَ مِن بَعْدِ قُوَّةٍ ضَعْفًا وَشَيْبَةً. Then comes the weakness after the strength I gave you. Oh man, what will you do with that strength? This strength I've given you is a test for you. This strength I've given you is a test for you. إِنَّ السَّمْعَ وَالْبَصَرَ وَالْفُؤَادَ كُلُّ أُولَٰئِكَ كَانَ عَنْهُ مَسْئُولًا. The eyes I gave you, the ears I gave you, the mind I gave you, all of this will come back to me. And all of it is going to be questioned. What did you do with the gifts I gave you? What did you do with the gifts I gave you? Huh? You think you're walking on this ground, you can do what you want? Allah says, okay. Whatever the case. Allah says what in the Quran? أَلْهَاكُمُ التَّكَاثُرُ حَتَّى زُرْتُمُ الْمَقَابِرِ. The rivalry that you've got with your friends, the rivalry of having more than them, the rivalry of having more clothes than your friends, the rivalry of having expensive clothes than your friends, the rivalry of showing off your jeans that you've got to your friends, the rivalry of showing off the clothes and the cars that you've got, the phones you've got, that rivalry. The rivalry that you got, it makes you forget about your real purpose of this life, makes you forget. حَتَّى زُرْتُمُ الْمَقَابِرِ. Until you come and you visit the grave, when you come inside the grave, when the soil is above you, when they buried you inside, when they put you inside the soil, when your hands are not moving anymore, those muscles are not twitching anymore. Those muscles, they're not twitching anymore. Those biceps are very calm today. The ribs are not moving. That person can't swing his shoulders anymore. He can't move his hips anymore. Yesterday he wanted to show half his pants. Yesterday he wanted to show half his pants. He's a bad boy. Yeah. Advertise something, he's like a bad boy. I'm going to break the rules. That's why they show half the pants. So I'm going to break the rule. Everyone's wearing trousers, cover the pants, I'm going to show half my pants. Because I'm breaking the rule. I'm different. Everyone's going to do a hairstyle like I'm going to do different. I'm going to cut my eyebrow here, cut my eyebrow there. Because I want to be different. When I'm different, everyone's going to look at me. Everyone's decent and they're not playing the music loud. You know, I'm going to play my music loudly. Everyone better know who I am. My name's Sam. And when I come out, all the whole street is going to know I'm out. I want to bust. You know, all the pavement, the pavement slabs, they're going to be jumping up and down when my car goes past it. Yeah? That's who I am. I'm Sam on the street. Yeah? He's who? His name is what? His name was Abdul Samir. His name was Sami'ullah. His father gave him a name, Abdul Samir, which is the servant of the one who listens. The servant of the one who listens. And he called him Sam. I'm Sam. I'm Sam. You are Abdul Samir, my friend. You're a slave of the Samir. He's listening to you. So everyone better know who I am. Huh? I'm around, and I'm going to have the windows down. And then I'm going to have a t-shirt on. So I can't cover these, man. What would I cover these for? I work every week, man, in the gym. I'm pumping on my muscles. I got to advertise my muscles. Yeah, all the girls are going to see me. When they see me, I'm going to be rolling. When I roll with my music on, they're going to think, that's the big man. Allah says, إن قارون فخرج على قومه في زينته. Qarun, Allah gave a lot of wealth to. Allah gave a lot of wealth to. What is Qarun? Qarun was so wealthy. لَتَنُوءُ بِالْعُصْبَةِ أُولِي الْقُوَّةِ. A whole bunch of strong men. You know, sometimes they have bodyguards. You know, you have bodyguards, yeah? When the man gets a lot of money, he has a whole few bodyguards around him. So this guy, he had bodyguards fine, but he had 10 employees for one job, one specific job. Imagine how rich this guy is and how much of a show-off he is. He's a big time show-off. He's got his bodyguards normal, he's got his soldiers, he's got his, he's got his, you name it. He's got a whole empire around him. And then he hired 10 men to walk around wherever he went. Each man was carrying a whole bunch over their shoulders, in their hands, in their pockets, all around them was just keys and keys. All these keys were the keys of Qarun. He advertised how many treasure boxes he's got. He advertised how bad he was, how much gold coins, how much silver coins, because you just looked at the keys and you thought, Babbare Baba, you better not there, Allah, don't this one the bhai. Babbare Baba, you better get up, you better look like. You don't know what the man's going to do to you if you pick on him. That's what they do. They want to come out, they want to show to you, because what these guys do when they have the cards, they're not going to just come out of the cards, they're going to put a ring there, another ring there, another ring there, and a bracelet there. Then it's not enough. They want to have a watch there, Rolex watch there, right? Then the chain, right? And when he's got no space, he's going to stick one on his ear. Man, he's running out of space. If it really gets stuck, he's going to stick one on his tongue, or on his lip. Right, because they want to show that bad boy. So then Qarun wanted to show his bad boy. So what did Qarun do? Qarun had 10 men around him, and they all had his keys. Wherever he went, you saw 10 men full of keys, top to bottom with keys. And Qarun would say, you open this treasure, open this box, go over there, do this. He had an empire. One day Qarun wanted to come out, and he wanted to show all his town who the big man is. So Qarun called together his closest ones. And he said to him, show me my best clothes. I want to wear a clothing today. Everyone's going to look at that and they're going to think, wow, this guy is loaded. This guy stinks of money. This guy must be the richest bad man ever to walk on this earth. So they showed him one clothing, they showed him another one. He said, no, not this one. He said, hey, what are you showing me? Not this one, not this one, not this one. About 400 sets they showed him. After about the 400 set of clothing, he said, yeah, that one, I'll wear that one. So he put that one on. Yeah, this clothing you couldn't buy in the marketplace. Then he said, show me my horses. You know the way some guy might say, he might have, 12 cars, 15 cars, 20 cars. Sometimes, these guys, some rich Arabs, when they come to buy a car, they don't come to buy one Lexus. They say, give me that Lexus, but give me in each color you have. They give me 12 Lexuses, all 12 Lexuses with 12 different colors. White, black, blue, yellow, red, whatever color it is, they give me all 12 colors in that. That's how they buy it. So Qarun, when he went to shop, he didn't buy one horse, he bought the whole lot. It was the best out of the whole lot. So Qarun that day said, show me my horses. So they showed him his horses. Not this one, this one, no. He chose one horse, and that horse, what they did, they decorated the horse with his treasures as well. The horse from the nose all the way down his face and all the way down his back was covered with all the jewels. And then Qarun with the best of his clothes and laden with jewels, and you can imagine he's probably got rubies and other things on his clothing, and he gets on his horse, and then he tells his men to march with all his treasures. He said, I could be the guys get everything out. So those men went with their keys and they bought everything out, all the treasures. And they laid all the treasures onto the horses and onto the carts and everything. And man, this was showtime. This man's coming out and showtime. So he announced beforehand, I'm going to come out, I'm going to show you how much treasures I've got. So all his men, hundreds of them, piled up in front of him, behind him. He's in the middle. And he comes out. فَخَرَجَ عَلَىٰ قَوْمِهِ فِي زِينَتِهِ. Today he has come out, and he has come out in his luxury. He has come out with his prestige time. He has come out to show off all the goods that he's got. Who gave these things to him? He doesn't realize, Allah, I was the one who gave him all of this. Today he uses this to try and deny me, to try and forget me, to try and move away from me. He does this. Okay, come on. So Qarun comes out. And when he marches, people from all sides are all gathered. They all go, hey. Like sometimes you have the queen coming out, the whole town comes together. Yeah, but this is not the queen. If the queen came out with her diamonds and all the pearls and all the things they stole from India, yeah, if the queen came out, all the Indians would be there. But anyway, this is basically Qarun, who comes with all his things, and everyone, the whole city wants to come and see what is this man got. Today he's going to show off all his diamonds, gold, rubies, sapphire, whatever Allah gave him. He's going to show that off. So he came. Ya waylata. They said, the people who saw them said, لَوْ كَانَ لَنَا مِثْلَ قَارُونَ. If only we had the same money as Qarun. People looked. They said, if only we had the same amount as Qarun has got. If we had that, that would have been different. وقال الذين أوتوا العلم ويلكم ثواب الله خير لمن آمن وعمل صالحا. Those who had been given knowledge, those who were the knowledgeable ones, they said, no, what Allah has got for us in the Akhirah is better than what this man has got. وَإِلَكُمْ ثَوَابُ اللَّهِ خَيْرٌ لِمَنْ آمَنَ وَعَمِلَ صَالِحًا. The one who believes in Allah, the one who has done good deeds, that is going to be better than whatever Qarun has got today. So Qarun is marching and they're cheering, they're doing the cheer, Qarun, yeah? And everything, the man's in his horse. And he's got to the best time. They're all looking at him and thinking, there's not a bigger man than me in this town. In this world, in this city, anywhere, who's got more than me? When he got to the middle part of the parade he's going to do, and the cheering got to the best stage, not for cheering from the believers. So the believers, they looked at it and said, this is wrong. But the people who were after the dunya, after the world, they said, Qarun. And you know what they do, these big men? Sometimes they get gold coins and they throw it to the crowd. But whatever he was doing, the crowds were cheering and cheering on. He got to the center of his parade, to the peak of his moment. فَخَسَفْنَا بِهِ وَبِدَارِهِ الْأَرْضِ. I, Allah, I opened the earth beneath him. I shook the ground. I told the angels, oh angels, whose earth is on? Whose earth is gone? Whose earth is? Allah's earth. Allah's earth. إِنَّ الْأَرْضَ لِلَّهِ. The earth is Allah. We walk on this earth. Allah said what? هُوَ الَّذِي جَعَلَ لَكُمُ الْأَرْضَ ذَلُولًا فَامْشُوا فِي مَنَاكِبِهَا. I make the earth humble for you. So I'm asking you to walk humbly on the earth. وَعِبَادُ الرَّحْمَنِ الَّذِينَ يَمْشُونَ عَلَى الْأَرْضِ هَوْنًا. Those who are the servants of the Rahman, they walk on the earth, they walk humbly on the earth. This earth is going to testify against me on the day of judgment. This earth will say, oh Allah, he did sujood on me. This earth is going to say, oh Allah, I watched him while he did that action on me. So you walk humbly on Allah's earth. Allah says, فَخَسَفْنَا بِهِ وَبِدَارِهِ الْأَرْضِ. Suddenly I made the whole earth split up. I made a landslide. I caused the earth to open, and then all his men, Qarun in the middle of his parade, with all his treasures, with all his bounties, with all his gold and silver, with all of his diamonds and rubies, with all of his horses, with all of his clothes, with all of his fashionable items, with all of his men, with all the keys, with all the treasures, with all the boxes that he came out with, everything, I took it into the ground, and then I made the whole ground close up again. Finished. Finished. Khalas. Finished. When that happened, Allah says, فَمَا كَانَ لَهُ مِنْ فِئَةٍ يَنْصُرُونَهُ مِنْ دُونِ اللَّهِ. Who was there to save Qarun? None of his men could save him from myself. None of them could come to his avail. None of them could protect him against me. When I come to take somebody, then that's it, he's gone. Now what happens here? The man comes out with his BMW, leather seats, alloys, boom, 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 boom. The whole street has to shake when he's going past. Advertise, advertise. Advertise for advertise. I mean, I see. I'm Sam. I see. I'm here, guys. Remember, I'm here. So he goes. Allah then one day, what does he do with his guys? Allah takes them to the A406. Allah takes them to the A1. Allah takes them to the M1. Allah takes them to the streets, and they see another bad boy like that. That bad boy, he's got a Merc, or he's got something else. He's got Lexus, or he's got Audi. Now Audi, he's got BMW. Now two bulls, when two bulls see each other, gone. One bull wants to fight with another bull. Say, hey, targari there. I'm going to build that. He's basically revving his car up at the traffic lights. It's like, you bad boy or me bad boy. Let's see who's bad boy today. Yeah? Like the two bulls want to kill each other. That's how he wants to race his car. Automatically. You don't even have to say, on the mark, get the start. You don't have to say that. You don't even have to say, hey guys, you got a BMW, you got Audi, would you like to race this car? You don't have to say, the moment he sees it, like who's gonna rip the tires? Who's gonna burn fast? Who's gonna get to 80 miles, 90 miles, 100 miles an hour, just like that? So then they go off. And they skid off, zoom off into the distance. And wow, what a race. These two guys are going, dodging cars and going like that. And all of a sudden, what happens is Allah Azza wa Jalla is watching from above. Hey Sam, hey Baba. So they keep giving it that. Who gave you all of that? All it takes for Allah to do is one small wrong turn that I make. Both cars, boom. Finish. BMW finish, Audi finish. Both of them turned over, gone. Either critical condition in hospital or he's 6 foot down. Finished. What happened? Boom boom hoy, where was that? Boom boom hoy below. Where's his sound gone now? His heartbeat is stopped. His whole body is gone cold. He goes 6 foot down. That's it, finished. So many youngsters. They've gone to mad life. For one reason or another, finished. Some guy, he gets into drugs. He first started with small drugs. Now first he goes to shisha bar. Now the shisha, he thinks shisha is alright. What's wrong with Maulana? What's wrong with shisha? What's wrong with shisha? I'm not going to get buzzed. I'm not going to, lose it. Only shisha. So he goes and sits in shisha. In shisha, what happens is there's some shaitan sitting there. You know what shaitan? Shaitan is not always invisible. The one who gave you cigarette, Gunam Shaitan. His name is devil. The one who gave you cigarette after shisha, so take a cigarette. The one who gave you cannabis, the one who gave you weed, the one who gave you skunk, and said, you want to basically stink like a skunk? Take this. And he takes it. Why? Because if he doesn't take it now, he's under pressure. Now the crowd is such, if he doesn't take it, he's under pressure. He's not going to be able to stay with the crowd. The crowd is such that you've got to break the rule. You've got to be somebody who's bad boy. Put a tattoo here, you look bad, that's it. Now our crew, we're going to put a tattoo in the same place. We're known as the Poplar Boys, or the Stepney Boys, or these boys, and that boys. Because you got the muscles, don't you? Got the muscles, man. I don't know who gave me the muscles, but I've got muscles. Boro, you say, Boro. So then in the crowd, the pressure is what? The pressure is you better take it. And if he doesn't take it, you say, hey, you chicken or something? What's the matter with you, man? You want to stay with us? Go take it, man, take it. Hey, he say, took it in his hand. Said, how many of you are non-Bengalis here? Put hand up. Oh, 1, 2. Have you lived long enough amongst the Bengalis that you understand Bengali? No, you haven't. Well, stay long with them. They'll give you a bit of palm as well. And they'll convert you. You have palm, yeah, so you're half converted. No problem. I'll mix out. So what happens is, he takes it. Once he takes it, he has it once, he feels high. He feels it floating. He says, yeah, your life is just started, man. Oh. When he has the buzz, he wants it again. And again. And again. And what happens is he doesn't realize it's happening to him. After a little while, some guys, the food doesn't taste the same anymore. Some guys, the system downstairs here, Allah's got one law. His law is, if you find sweetness in haram, Allah will take away your sweetness from halal. That is Allah's law. Remember that. If you take haram food in here, Allah will make the halal food not taste no nice. If you stay with a haram woman, Allah will not make nikah, which is halal, likable to you. You say, what do I need to do nikah for? Haram? I go haram way? Yeah, I get this girl today, dump her tomorrow. Next girl, stay with her 4 days, like her, keep her. Don't like her, dump her. Why? I get it? Oh my God, I can't get rid of her now. Why? She's like a little tail. I can't get rid of her. If I get rid of her, her dad comes, her mom, my whole body, everybody's up. Oh my God, I come home, she gives me lecture. My girlfriend, I enjoy myself, and she enjoys. When it comes to me wanting to get my space, I say, look, you go your way, I go my way. Then you want to get back together, we get back together again. Huh? Girlfriend is easy, cheap. Girlfriend is cheap. Girlfriend, I can basically boom, boom, in, out, shake it all about. Do as many times as I want. After that, if she ever gets pregnant, I'll decide. If I don't want it, I'll just say, look, sorry, I'll say, change my number, change my email, change everything, just dump her. So the guy says, why do I need to get married for? He found sweetness in haram, Allah's taken away sweetness in halal. The guy who looks at pornography, he looks at it, then he looks at his beautiful wife, and his beautiful wife is no longer beautiful anymore. Because he spoiled his eyes. He found sweetness in haram, Allah took away sweetness in halal. Allah gave halal food in halal stomach. You take halal food in here, digestive system works very good. Those people who went on drugs, their digestive system gets messed up. Yes or no? Yes or no? Yes. Gets messed up. Allah gave automatic system. Wake up in the morning, you have breakfast. After that, number 2 comes automatically. Number 1, number 2 automatically. You'll be either a night person or a morning person. Some people night time, number 2. Some people morning time, number 2. You're either one of the two. Yeah? You got to let it out, bro. If you don't let it out, you're dead. Come on, man. You can't keep it inside. So then he has drugs. Where happens, he messes up. Ekhon tehet, etak thakti hote thakti pare na. Driver go thole, can't go thole. He goes there, it doesn't come out. Then the only way he takes it out is what? He has to have another one. To find sweetness in haram, Allah took away sweetness in halal. If you don't want to put halal inside that stomach, fine, no problem. Put haram. You will need haram for that stomach. What did he do to himself? He damaged himself. Then what happens after that? He had a nice relationship with all these people. He goes into the drug life. What happens? He has one friend after another friend after another friend. They're all druggies. So one is selling to this one, to selling to that one, selling to... Come on, man. You got some, man. Give me something, man. Come on, give me something. I need it, man. I need it. Allah makes him zaleel, makes him disgraceful. Why? Because now for £5, for £10, he loses his dignity. He starts stealing. He starts lying. He starts breaking promises just for 2 grams, just for 0.2 grams. He starts stealing, lying, going after people, mugging. Why? Because he found sweetness in haram. Allah, okay, you want to go that way, sir? Yes, Allah. ولا تكونوا كالذين نسوا الله فأنساهم. Don't become like those people who have forgotten Allah and Allah makes them forget themselves. He's forgotten himself. He's totally forgotten himself. He came to this world for what? Allah gave him the muscles, Allah gave him the brain, Allah gave him the seeing, Allah gave him hearing, so that he could get close to Allah. And with that, what did he do? He started to become himself. I am power. I've got it all. So he sees himself that I am the focus. I know it all. I can do it all. If I basically sell 200 pounds of drugs, I make 400 pounds. If I sell 400 pounds, I make 800 pounds. And if I sell 800, oh my God, I'm on 2,000 pounds. The guy is thinking, what is it? The next minute he knows, he's going to basically get his BMW. Look at his mind. If you lose the zikr of Allah, Allah will give you different zikr. Everyone is in zikr, brothers. Everybody is in zikr. Everybody. Some guys, the zikr is money. Some guys, the zikr is what? Business. Some woman, her zikr is what? Shopping. Some other guy, what's his zikr? What's up? Facebook, Twitter. That's his zikr. All the time, taking phone up. What's he talking about? He's talking about a load of rubbish. You know what he's talking about? First time to get out, yeah? What time did you wake up? I woke up about 8:47. What did you have for breakfast? Oh yeah, I had in the morning crunching up. Yeah. What time did you go out? What's all this? His zikr is what? What's up, all day, phone, iPhone, Blackberry, that's all done this morning. Wherever you are, you're in zikr. Either you say Subhanallah, Alhamdulillah, Allah, you just say dunya, whichever one, you're in zikr, my friend, you're in zikr. Everybody's in zikr. When you wake, you're in zikr. You'll be thinking about something. It's up to you which one you go. But if you go into the other zikr, if you go dunya, if you're instructed to dunya, Allah Azza wa Jalla, He said in the Hadith Qudsi in Sahih Bukhari, Ya ibn Adam, O son of Adam, tabarragh bi'ibadati, become free for my worship. Become free to worship me. Amla sadraka ghina, I will fill your heart with richness. You will become independent, you will loosen yourself from the shackles of the dunya. You will free yourself from worshipping the shaitan. You will free yourself from serving the shaitan, serving the devil. You will free yourself from all these other people who have got themselves in things of this dunya. They have lost themselves. I will not do that to you. I will make your heart be independent from them. You come to me and you are dependent on me. I will make everything else independent from you. You start to become independent from me. I'll make everything else dependent on you. This is Allah's word. أَمَّا صَدْرَكَ غِنَى وَأَصُدُّ فَقْرَكَ. O son of Adam, you become free to serve me, I will stop all the doors of poverty on you, I will close all doors that are of needs and necessities. You'll be a free man, you'll be able to worship me and choose between the dunya. The dunya will not make you a slave of itself. The dunya will not handcuff you. The dunya will not make you be in chains. You come to me, I will look after you. أَلَيْسَ اللَّهُ بِكَافٍ عَبْدًا. Allah, am I not enough for you as a Lord? Am I not enough for my servant? You come to me, I'll free you. وَإِنَّا, O son of Adam, if you don't come to me, and if you don't worship me, and if you don't be free to worship me, مَلَأْتُ يَدَيْكَ شُغْلًا, then I will fill your hands so much by being occupied that you won't even have time for yourself. You'll be so occupied, from morning till evening you'll be running around, you'll be doing things, but nothing will be of avail. From morning till evening you'll be indulged in technology, with your friends of going out and seeing people and sniffing things up your nose and doing damage to yourself, but nothing will come out of it. Nothing will come out of it. Damaging yourself, nothing out of it. He's busy. The guy's busy. Man, I'm busy, I'm busy. What are you busy with? Now, man, go, man. Yeah, go, man. What are you doing, man? I'm busy, come on, man. Let's see, man. No, my wheels, man, my wheels. They need some cleaning, man. The guy fell so badly in love with his car. Goshayte, manjayte, good. The guy doesn't have as much bath for his body as much as he washes his BMW and his car. I've seen some guys, look at this obsession. You know, the more it rains, the more they get he runs out. He cleans his car again. He don't want any water marks on it. No. Can't get a water marks on it. You know? His trousers are falling down, he doesn't care about that, but his car is going to be clean, man. His car is clean, you know what I'm saying? It's going to be the bad boy. If his car is not clean, people are not going to rate him anymore on the streets. You get it? So you're going to wash. What they do is, they wash it, then they dry it, then they have this spray and polish and all that, everything, then Allah makes it rain again. I see these guys there. Allah, come on, wash your car once a month, once every 2 weeks, that's fine. Every day, giving him a shower every day. Just like, you should jump in the bath, you smell of skunk. You should jump yourself in the bath and give yourself, wash your mouth and brush it properly with whatever you've got, because, it smells when you have drugs, when you have other things. But anyway, the guy, he wants, because when you have love for these things, Allah's going to make you occupy the things that are not even useful for you. مَلَأْتُ يَدَيْكَ شُغْلًا, I will fill your hands with occupancy. You will be very, very busy indeed. You don't have time for me, you won't have time for anyone else. No, but you won't even have time for yourself. وَلَنْ أَسُدُّ فَقْرَكَ, I will never close the doors of poverty on you. You will always be in need. You will always be in need. Your bills will never finish. You will never be content. You will never be able to come to the end. He said, if I get £2,000, yeah, 4,000, oh my God, 4,000 pounds, I'll buy my next set. Then I'll buy 5,000, 25,000 pounds. I'll get my first flat. Yeah, once I get 50,000 pounds, 100,000, invest in my first house. Then properties, then another car, these cars, things like that. But Allah said, وَلَمْ أَسُدُّ فَقْرَكَ, you're not serving me, you're not going to get anywhere. All that's going to clap. All that's going to fall down. Why? Because the guy is in the wrong place. What will happen? Automatically, Allah says in the Quran, يَا أَيُّهَا الَّذِينَ آمَنُوا إِنَّمَا الْخَمْرُ وَالْمَيْسِرُ وَالْأَنصَابُ وَالْأَزْلَامُ رِجْسٌ مِّنْ عَمَلِ الشَّيْطَانِ. Or you who believe, you are dealing with intoxicants, you are dealing with drugs, you are dealing with gambling, you are dealing with things that I've told you not to do. رِجْسٌ مِّنْ عَمَلِ الشَّيْطَانِ, it's the filth of the filthy work of the shaitan. فَاجْتَنِبُوهُ, stay away from it, you will be successful. Don't stay away from it, you will be unsuccessful. إِنَّمَا يُرِيدُ الشَّيْطَانُ أَنْ يُوقِعَ بَيْنَكُمُ الْعَدَاوَةَ وَالْبَغْضَاءَ. The shaitan through drugs, the shaitan through wine and alcohol, the shaitan through gambling will make you hate one another, he'll be able to make you fight one another. Tell me this, brothers, wherever you go, these guys who are drugs, do you think that they are able to be in a way that they know? Do you think the guy takes drugs and comes in, Assalamu alaikum, how are you, brother? Are you okay, brother? You alright? Yeah? Everything okay? Do you think drugs do that, brother? Do you think they're always looking after one another? can I look after you? Can I be good to you, nice to you? If one of them is ill, oh man, you're right, man. We should get better. If one of them needs something, oh, I'm here for you. No. Like, what's up, man? What's up? What? Yeah. Every other word, what they do is they have to add some swear words. If they don't add, even the ones who are not taking drugs, the thing is, if the bad pollution comes to them, they have to say some kind of swear word. If he doesn't say swear word, then he's not going to be rated, high with his attitude. They want to know that it's a bad Muslim. So every other word that, yeah man, effing this, stop, effing bus. The effing bus, I got on the effing bus and then I sat on the effing seat and then after that the effing guy came right next to me. After that I walked up, looked at it, and I thought to myself, well, I'm getting off this effing bus on the effing pavement and to walk down there and to his effing house. What's the point of you swearing so many F's inside the word? Because if he doesn't do that, then he's not rated bad. You know this pressure on him? He has to go by the pressure. When he goes by the pressure, then what happens after that? He goes inside there, then he goes in the crowd, and after that the crowd is such that the crowd are always trying to cut each other. They're trying to rip each other off. They're trying to get the best deal for themselves. They're trying to everybody wants to be the big man. Everybody wants to show that I'm the guy who's the toughest. After a little while they say, hey, is Sammy the guy who's the toughest out of our group, or is he Abzi? Which one is it? I think it's Abzi. Some shaitans will say, I think it's Abzi. Some other shaitans say, I think it's Sammy. Nah man, it's Abzi man. Oh, Abzi man. Nah, he could like punch somebody. No. Well, and you know, Sammy, he don't need to punch someone. He just looks at them on the wrong. Allah, Maha, Balawali. Yeah? Two groups of shaitans, they make it. Then they bring the two friends together, Abzi and Sami together. They say, hey, you gotta prove to us who's the head of this group gang. So now Sami and Abzi are going to be killing each other because of what? Just to prove who's the biggest man. You know this Imam Sahib here? Anybody going to come up to me and say, is that Imam big or you're big? You can tell him, you try and knock him out, and try and knock him out. See this happen with the Masjid? You think we got, why did it happen with drugs? Why? So Allah has said in the Holy Quran, إِنَّمَا يُرِيدُ الشَّيْطَانُ أَن يُوقِعَ بَيْنَكُمُ الْعَدَاوَةَ وَالْبَغْضَاءَ. Allah will make you hate one another. The shaitan will be able to do all of that. The shaitan will make enmity between yourselves. The shaitan will give each one of you knives. They've got knives with them. What are they got? Knives with them. So the guys show up with their knives. Who's got the biggest knife? One day, they're showing knives to each other. One day, they're slashing each other. One day, for £5, 10 pound deal that went wrong, they go after each other. Is it true or not? So many cases I've heard. The guy got stabbed for something as silly as 10 pounds. Have you heard those stories? Yes or no? Wrong? Yes? It's silly, it's ridiculous. 100 pounds. What 200 pounds? What 500 pounds? Nothing. They stabbed each other for 500 pounds. Why? Because they went with the shaitan. Allah said, okay, you forgot me, now you forget the purpose of life. You forget who you are. I will make you forget where you are. I will make you forget who you are. This is Allah Azza wa Jal removing His mercy away from His servants. When His servants come to Him, Allah Azza wa Jal comes to them. When His servants move away from Him, Allah leaves them to themselves. How far are you going to go? What are you going to do? Whether it's drugs, whether it's street fighting, whether it's bad attitude, and some others, what does the shaitan do? Shaitan doesn't put them on drugs. What does he do? He gives them the MTV life. You know the MTV life? You know the MTV life? Bollywood life, rap life, and all these other one life. You know what that life is? The life is, there's some rapper, there's some rapper, they have some odd names. They have the most stinking, what was it? P. Diddy, and I don't know, some doggy, I don't know, what's the name? Don't tell me? Snoop Dogg. See? That is Snoop Dogg. Snoop Dogg calls himself Kutta. Calls himself Kutta. And he thinks he's a bad calls himself Kutta. And then some other guy gives him some silly name, whatever. And then these guys, what do? They are the ones who show you with all the chains and thing and, Darren, I was in the thing on the door, what the cat home and I said all that, right? So it's all about arrogance, it's all about arrogance, it's all about hiding up. Yeah. Went down the street and he looked at me, I took my gun out and I said, blow you up. Went down there and I burned the tie and he came down me and I knocked him out. All this, big boy talk, big boy talk. The girl was mine and he tried to take her, then I showed him who's the big man here. Boom, boom, and all that, Big man words. So all these guys are watching that. There's not only the words that they follow, but there's an attitude that comes. The attitude is kibr. Kibr is what? Kibr is like, yeah, I want to be big as him. I want to be big as that kutta. Big as that kutta. And what they want to do is they want to try and be big with the chest, with their muscles, with their chains, like walk like that down the street and put their hands like this. You know when they talk to you? They don't talk to you like that. They say, yeah, lala. They have to put their, like the rock back. Yeah. So it like this, like that, move the shoulders, move this, move that. I don't know, what's wrong? Because it's a culture that comes on them. And then what happens after that? What happens after that is that when they go down that life, when they be sucked into that life, after that, all they know is kibr. Kibr. Kibr is what? Kibr is they feel better than somebody else. They look down on others. And what happens after that? What happens after that is that you can't get on with anyone. You can't get on with anyone. Everyone else must be smaller than you, and you better look down on them for you to get on in life. How can you get on in life? If everybody else thought the same about you, you're the smallest on the earth, would you like that? No. Well, the Rasulullah ﷺ said, لا يؤمن أحدكم حتى يحب لأخيه ما يحب لنفسه. None of you truly believes until he loves for his brother what he loves for himself. You like everybody to serve you, well, you should serve everybody else. You like everybody to be humble in front of you, well, you should be humble in front of everybody else. It's a way. You can't, if everybody becomes a big man, everyone, that'll be anarchy. We all kill each other. We don't say, hey, who, tuki gure. That's it, big fight. Boom, 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 that's a big fight. Clans and, all these tribes, and you'll have gangs, and you'll have streets that will fight each other. This is not the way we live on the earth. The way we live on the earth is to follow what Allah said. What is that? Allah's Messenger sallallahu alaihi wasallam said to Abdullah bin Umar radiallahu anhu, كن في الدنيا كأنك غريب أو عابر سبيل. Or Abdullah bin Umar, be in this world as if you are a stranger, don't get too much contact with people. As if you're a stranger, you're only here for a small period of time. أو عابر سبيل, you are crossing that road, just be like that, don't make your temporary stay your permanent stay. A guy is traveling to Manchester from London. Traveling from Manchester to London. So from London he goes over to Manchester, okay? So he takes his car out, he goes all the way up to M1. He gets to junction 15 and he sees a service station there. So he goes to the service station and then he puts one night he puts a bed and breakfast in there. He sleeps there, oh my God, the bed's really nice. He likes the bed, he comes down, the breakfast was really nice. He said, let me stay for 2 nights. So there's 2 nights there. He loves when he comes down, he's got a lot of arcade machines, he's got these, he's got playtime, he's got grass outside. Oh, he's loving it. Yeah? Maybe there's a party going outside, he joins that, and he comes back and he says, I'm staying 3 nights. I'm staying 4 nights. Oh, I like this place. I'm staying 5 nights. And he stays there for 2 weeks. He stays for 1 month. Where? In the middle of the M1. Middle of the M1 service station, he stays there. Now it's become 2 months. They go to Manchester, he made his home there, he thinks that this is my permanent place. Is he going to be able to stay there for good? Is he going to be able to stay there for good? Yes or no, tell me. No. He can't stay there for good. And if he even wanted to, he's in the middle of a motorway. What is he doing staying there? You think you're going to stay on this earth for good? You think that everything that you've got is going to carry on for good? Never, 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 never. One thing or another will catch you eventually. The guy used to play football in his 20s. Where he played 3 times football in the week, 3 times. Monday, Wednesday, Friday. 3 times the guy plays football, 2 hours a shot. And he comes back and it's completely fine. When he gets in his 30s, he plays once a week and the guy is in pain. In his 30s, he plays once a week and the guy's in pain. Yes or no, guys? Come on, tell me. Those of you who reach 30s, can you play like you were in your 20s? You can't. You can't. Guys, what these guys do? You're going to hit your 30s in a little while. You're going to hit your 30s in a little while. The guy who's 20, I remember when I was in one school working there, there's a flight of steps, about 40-something steps to go up, to the top of the building. So you have to walk, steep stairs, you have to go up. So when I got up the stairs, I was like 26 years old then. I got up to the top of the stairs. Then the PE teacher, he came. And the PE teacher, he's well, nice and fit. He comes and goes, gets up, and he's sweating, and he gets up. He's just given a lesson of PE, and he walked up the stairs. I said, are you looking tired? He said to me, he goes, how old are you? I said, 26. He said, as soon as you reach 30, you feel it. He said, you reach 30, you feel it. If you walk up the stairs at 30, you feel it. I thought, what's he talking about? What's he talking about 30? So what happened is when 30 came, and after I passed the 30, that man's words are ringing in my head. I'm feeling it now as well. Your body's not the same. The power is not the same. Slowly, slowly going down. And your strength that you have is going down. Even, you see guys with pot bellies. You know pot bellies? The bellies? In 20, betai, astam murukhai leta kitu whole chicken, massive chicken with salad on side, with kebab roll and everything, stops in one go, he doesn't get a stomach. And the guy at 40, he just had a bit of bath, a bit of rice, and his belly is popping out, sticking out. You think, why? It's not the guy eating too much, he's not eating too much, he's cutting down. But it's still the why? Because the digestive system is not the same, it's slower. All you guys, young guys, your digestive system is going to get slower, your muscles are going to get weaker. And your body before, if you had a cold, you just, I don't need to go to doctors. When you get to a certain age, you'll be visiting the doctor more than you're visiting your wife. The guy, man, give me needle, give me pill, give me this. There comes an age of 70, whatever, the guy needs to go see the doctors every day. Why? Because this machine can't last forever. So before the machine finishes, you come and you make sure that you have made it with Allah. How do you make it with Allah? Brothers, now, in the last few minutes before Maghrib Salah. Namaz pada shwan. No, it's 10 past 9. Is it 10 past or is it 8 past? 8 past. In the last sort of half an hour, I want to tell you how you get to know Allah Azza wa Jalla. Getting to know Allah Azza wa Jalla is very, very easy. Very, very easy. Getting to know Allah Azza wa Jalla is taking His name. The more you take His name, slowly, slowly, slowly love will descend on your heart. If you want the love of anything in this world, you have to start being there. Seriously, you're being there. You know guys who sells fish in the market. The guy who sells fish in the market can't smell the smell in the marketplace. He sells fish, he can't smell the bad smell of the fresh fish. He can't. If you and me go there, we say, myself won't go there. It's smelling of fish. I don't want this to get on myself, But the guy who's in there, he can't smell it. Whatever you put yourself into, you can't smell it. The guy who is in any profession, he can't see what's going on. But when you go there, you suddenly see it. A guy who paints, you can smell the strong smell of paint. That guy is used to it. It's paint. A woman who's cooking curry, she can't smell it. She's just cooking, she can't smell it. But when she comes out, she goes, man, you need to go for a woman needs to go for a bath. Go and have a bath. I can smell the onions on you. Right? Anywhere you go, anything you do, once you get used to it, you can't smell it. The more deeper you go inside there, you don't even realize. With Allah Azza wa Jal, the same as on this side, you've got all these things. With Allah Azza wa Jal, the more you do, the more used to you get it. For example, let me give you an example. If a man goes to do some training in a gym, if a guy goes to do training in the gym, the first time he goes to the gym, after 1 hour he's going to be flat. Forget 1 hour, after 30 minutes the guy's flat. The guy's finished. The guy says, look, that's it man, that's enough man, get me out of here. After you give him everything, he goes for 30 minutes, and slowly he gets used to it. He gets used to the gym life. When he gets used to the gym life, then he knows, his trainer tells him, you've got to spend an hour, then 2 hours weekly, religiously inside the gym. Then after a while, he's got to spend about 4 hours in the gym. They spend 2 hours this day, 2 hours that day. It's religiously they'll do it. When they go there, time flies. Yes or no? Come on, tell me. When you're in the gym, and when you're training, and when you're in there and you're sweating, the sweat is nothing. Time flies. They don't even realize how fast it's gone. Like guys who go to play football, they can't even understand how fast this time goes. Guys who play badminton, whatever, they can't understand. The same way the people who do the dhikr of Allah, they can't understand how did Allah make this time go so quickly. They can't understand that. So my brothers, what you need to do is, you need to make sure that to get close to Allah Azza wa Jal, to get closer to Allah Azza wa Jal, you need to start making yourself come towards Allah with the right heart. And the right heart is that you start to make the dhikr of Allah Azza wa Jalla, and you put your mind to it. And when you put your mind to it and you do it again and again and again, then Allah becomes lovable. The dunya automatically, the love of the dunya starts to decrease. The love of the dunya starts to decrease. When a person comes to Allah Azza wa Jalla and he taking his mention, Allah sends his mercies on him. Allah sends his mercies on him. When a person gets close to Allah Azza wa Jalla, what does Allah do? Allah sends his angels towards him. When a person is remembering Allah, Allah's mercies, Allah's angels, Allah's rahmah, Allah's barakah comes, the blessing comes to the person. And when a person gets close to Allah Azza wa Jal, Allah makes him find the sweetness of halal again. Sweetness of halal, you have to do zikr. Without zikr, you don't have the sweetness of halal. So, when you take Allah's name, you have to take Allah's name with a heart that starts to yearn Allah. And Allah has given everybody a voice. Brother, Allah has given everybody a voice. Allah doesn't look at your voice, He looks at what you're saying. Allah looks at your heart, what you're saying. So, when you want to get to know Allah, I'm asking all you brothers, please, whichever state you are in, you will find the love of Allah, you will find the love of the deen, you will find the love of the religion when you start to take Allah's name again and again and again. I'm asking you, go home, sit down quietly on your musalla, and start to ask Allah, talk about Allah, remember Allah. Slowly, Allah will remove the darkness from your mind. From our mind, Allah will remove the darkness. From our heart, Allah will remove the darkness. The sins will start to move away. Sins automatically are gone with the dhikr. Dhikr will destroy sin. Dhikr will destroy us getting close to the dunya. Dhikr will destroy all it. So, Ya Allah, Ya Rahman, Ya Allah, Ya Rahman, Ya Rahim, Ya Malik, Ya Allah, Ya Hayy, Ya Qayyum. When you take Allah's name, take it with whatever sweetness you've got in yourself, and you say Allah's name. Say Allah, 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 Allah. Allah, 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 Allah. There is a young toddler in a marketplace. A young toddler in a marketplace. And the young toddler is holding his mother's hand. And then he sees so many people around him. And the bustling market, the busy market, the toddler suddenly lets go of the mother's hand, and then suddenly the toddler is lost. The mother has been separated from the child. When the child has been separated, all the child knows to say, Amma, 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 Amma. The child is saying, Mummy, 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 Mummy. Oh mother, oh mother, oh mother, and starts crying. When a servant of Allah has been separated from his purpose of life, The only thing you can do, my brother, is to now call Allah like that toddler that is lost. See yourself as a toddler that is lost, and when you start to come to Allah and say, Allah, 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 Allah. Allah, 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 Allah. You take Allah's name, then you say the best zikr of Allah Azza wa Jal, the best zikr is like La ilaha illallah. La ilaha illallah, La ilaha illallah, La ilaha illallah. لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله. What is the meaning of La ilaha illallah? La ilaha illallah, there is no one that I should have served except for you, O Allah. La ilaha illallah, there was no one that should have been my focus of life except for you, O Allah. La ilaha illallah, there is no one that has created me, that has given me my life except for you, O Allah. La ilaha illallah, there is nobody that benefits me except for you, O Allah. La maqsuda illallah, there is no objective I have in my life except for you, O Allah. La matluba illallah, there is nothing that I want and I desire except for you, O Allah. La ilaha illallah, there is nothing that is in existence that is worthy of being praised except for you, O Allah. La ilaha illallah, there is nothing that will help me except for you, O Allah. My mother will die, my father will die, my wife will die, my children will die. My whole business will come after me to others' hands. My house will be not mine after I go to my grave. The only thing I will have on the day of judgment are the actions that I've done for you. La ilaha illallah, Allah. You are the only one that is my maqsood. Everyone will die out in the darkness of the grave. The only one that I have is you, O Allah. At that time I want you, O Allah. La ilaha illallah. I realize that I'm in darkness. I have forgotten you, O Allah. Do not forget me. O Allah, I have left your way. O Allah, do not lead me to myself. La ilaha illallah. O Allah, I only yearn yourself. La ilaha illallah. O Allah, I want you, only want you. La ilaha illallah. On the day of judgment, when everyone will be naked on the day of judgment, they will be uncircumcised, they will be barefoot. At that time, I want only you, O Allah. You will only help me. La ilaha illallah. O Allah, when people will be thrown into hellfire, no one can help me, not my father, not my mother. Not my gang, not my colleagues, not my friends, no one who was with me. Everybody is helpless on the day of judgment. La ilaha illallah. Only you are the one. وَإِن مِّنكُمْ إِلَّا وَارِدُهَا. Every single person will come to hellfire, and you will only take from them to Jannah whoever you will. Everyone will have to pass by hellfire, and Allah will take from them to Jannah whoever He will. La ilaha illallah. Only you can give me Jannah. La ilaha illallah. Only you are the one of source of my life. La ilaha illallah, the clothes that I've got are only from you. La ilaha illallah, the shelter I have from you. La ilaha illallah, the body I have is from you, O Allah. Only I want you, O Allah. La ilaha illallah, la ilaha illallah. When you carry on saying that and you start thinking of Allah, 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 then you start coming close to Allah. What happens after a while is, the person finds that the sins that he's doing becomes distasteful. Now your sweetness will be in halal. The sweetness of haram will go away automatically through dhikr. And I guarantee you this, brother, whoever will do this dua, whoever will make dhikr of Allah, whoever will sit there and say subhanallah, whoever will say la ilaha illa anta subhanaka inni kuntu min al-zalimin. What is that? La ilaha illa anta subhanak inni kuntu min al-zalimin. Wallah, there is no one else that is worthy of worship except for you. Subhanak, you are the one who is free from all blame. I am the one who has wronged himself. You have to say this to Allah. I am the one who has wronged himself. Astaghfirullah alladhi la ilaha illa hu al-hayyul qayyum wa atubu ilayhi. I seek forgiveness from Allah and I return back to Him, the one who keeps everything going, the one who is ever living. Oh Allah, I return back to you. And Sallallahu ala Sayyidina wa Mawlana Muhammad wa ala alihi wa ashabihi sallallahu ala Sayyidina ومولانا محمد وعلى آله وأصحابه وسلم. Oh Allah, send your salutations, send your blessings, send your peace unto Mawla, unto the living, unto the person who is the Sayyid al-Awwaleen wal-Akhirin, unto the one who will be the leader of the people of the world and the leader of the people of the next world on the day of judgment. Oh Allah, send blessings, send your barakah, send your blessings, send your peace, send salutations on that one who will be on the day of judgment and whose intercession will be accepted. Oh Allah, send it on him, his family and all his companions. When you say this, every time you say this, Allah sends you 10 mercies. Every time you say it, Allah gives you 10 mercies. Every time you say it, Allah gives you 10 mercies. Each time you say it, Allah gives you that. And what happens after that? Slowly, Allah does what? يُخْرِجُهُمْ مِنَ الظُّلُمَاتِ إِلَى النُّورِ. Allah takes you out of darkness and Allah puts you into light. Allah will make, sins will be distasteful to you now. You will now come to the right path and you will have pity on those boys who act with an attitude, who swear with great promises, who talk rudely, who walk rudely. You have a problem. Why? Because now you want to find out about the Sahaba radiallahu anhu. Now you want to read about the Seerah. Now you want to learn about the Quran. Now you want to learn about the Hadith. There are many brothers who turn to the religion. Why? Because their hearts soften up. And soft heart is something, if you want to create that, it's to dhikr. I'm asking you brothers, I'm asking you please go home and cry to Allah through your du'as. Go to Allah. Go to Allah. Fatirhu ila Allah. Allah says, run to Allah before it's too late. Run to Allah. Because there's a moment, Allah says what? Inna ila rabbika al-muntaha. The final part you got of your life, the final moment is back to me anyway. The final thing is going to be, final destination is with Allah. Final destination is with Allah. Allah. You can't run away from Him. You can't run away from Him. Your mother, your father, all your gang members, all the people in the streets, all the people come to the Masjid, all the people you know in your life, everybody is going to be back to Allah. There is no escape from Him. And when it comes to Allah, Allah will judge everyone differently. So do something today for the investment of the next life. This is the purpose of life, that we are here. Allah says, وَمَا خَلَقْتُ الْجِنَّ وَالْإِنسَ إِلَّا لِيَعْبُدُونَ. The only reason why I created mankind, the only reason why I created jinn, is that they start to serve me and not serve the shaitan. If you serve the shaitan, Allah will remind us on the day of judgment. أَلَمْ أَعْهَدْ إِلَيْكُمْ يَا بَنِي آدَمَ أَلَّا تَعْبُدُوا الشَّيْطَانَ. Didn't I tell you, oh sons of Adam, didn't I tell you that you shouldn't be in the service of the shaitan? You shouldn't be in the service of the shaitan. You walk arrogantly, you're in the service of the shaitan. You start disobeying your parents, you're in the service of the shaitan. You start to act rudely, you're in the service of the shaitan. You go into drugs, you're in the service of the shaitan. The shaitan's hooked you. Onto drugs, onto sin, he's hooked you. And with the angels, he booked you. And in hellfire, he'll have you cooked inside there. He'll have you cooked inside there. You start with sin, then you get booked, and then you get cooked. Allah Azza wa Jal, if you go with Him, Allah says, وَاللَّهُ يَدْعُو إِلَى دَارِ السَّلَامِ. You come to me, you come to the abode of peace. Allah gives you peace. Allah will give you peace in heart. Allah will give you peace in your life. Allah will give you peace with the people around you. Allah will make you feel tranquil. Allah will give you blessings. Allah will give you hidayah and guidance. Allah will make you love Him and His messenger. And when you die, you got no more worries. ألا إن أولياء الله لا خوف عليهم ولا هم يحزنون. Those who have become close to me, they have nothing to worry about, nothing to fear after they die. You got no more worries, no more worries. The moment you die, Allah says, نُزُلًا مِّنْ غَفُورٍ رَحِيمٍ. You are now my guests and I am your host in the next life. I will become your host, I will look after you in the next life. What have you got to worry about? Allah says, Allah says in the Holy Quran, ما يفعل الله بعذابكم إن شكرتم وآمنتم. Why, Allah, would I want to punish you if you start to be thankful to me, if you start to do the right thing for me? You know, in Bengali, typical Bengali house, typical Bengali house, they say to you, hey, namaz na padle duzuk ho jayenge. Namaz na padle duzuk ho jayenge. Duzuk ho bolbe. Jaldi kya bolbe? If you don't pray, you're going to hellfire. And you carry on saying that to a kid. If you don't pray, you're going to be hellfire. If you don't pray, you're going to hellfire. If you don't pray, you're going to hellfire. So he says, okay, prayer is just to save yourself from hellfire. Prayer is just to save yourself from hellfire. He attributes a negative thing with the prayer. That's not right. You should say that, fine, but you should add to that. If you pray, Allah's help will be with you. Ya ayyuhalladhina amanu ista'inu bis-sabri was-salah. Allah says, you help. I will help you. You pray, I will help you. If the thing you should say to us would be, namaz gaya porle da Allah tara sahajjo korba. Go and pray, Allah will help you. Please change this in your houses. In your houses, apna bani kota hoida. Boro gele, chidro khaiba, namaz ho lagi, namaz ho khaiba. Namaz poro, Allah sahajjo korba. Allah koi surban fi sahajjo korba. Duzuk akhir. Duzuk kota issue ho nahi. That's not the only reason why you pray. There's so many good things you pray. You pray because Allah Azza wa Jal will make you become a person lovable on this earth. You pray, Allah will put barakah and blessings in your business. You pray, Allah will make you have a good life in the grave. You pray, Allah will love you on the day of judgment. Allah will honor you on the day of judgment. You pray, Allah will put you on the throne on the day of judgment. You pray, Allah will take you to Jannah on the day of judgment. You pray, you've got the dunya, you've got the akhirah, you've got this world, you've got the next world. You pray, you're a loving person to others, others will love you. That's what prayer is. Prayer is not just negative things. Prayer is positive. The deen is positive. You come to the deen, Allah will make you a person. Well, where is dignity in our life? Dignity is not on the street. I said to you earlier, وَلِلَّهِ عَاقِبَةُ الْأُمُورِ. Dignity is in the final stage. If you, Allah says in the Holy Quran, فَمَنْ زُحْزِحَ عَنِ النَّارِ وَأُدْخِلَ الْجَنَّةَ فَقَدْ فَازَ. Whoever has saved himself from hellfire, whoever has saved himself from hellfire, and whoever hasn't been able to go to Jannah, فَقَدْ فَازَ. This person has become a successful person. Anyway, brothers, we're going to make a dua now. Will we 5 minutes should go up to the adhan or not?
No, I'll make it.
Make an announcement, okay. So you make an announcement.
Excuse me, I want everyone to stay behind after Maghrib Salah. We have food inshallah we serve after the Salah inshallah. So I request everyone to stay behind and participate on the food. And also, Mona Shah will be available to answer your question after Maghrib Salah. Also, our next month's topic is the greatness of Ramadan. Mufti Abdurrahman Manghera will be with us, inshallah, on the 23rd of June. That's Sunday, the 23rd of June. Inshallah, also after Maghrib Salah, this sheet will be going around. I want you to fill that in. So what we can do, we can contact you, take your details down and contact you regarding our next lecture, inshallah. So if everyone can fill this in, just your name and your email address or phone number. Thank you.
Agam to kaya no chat after me. After. Yeah. صلى الله على سيدنا ومولانا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه وسلم. اللهم صل على سيدنا ومولانا محمد صلاة تنجينا بها من جميع الأهوال والآفات وتقضي لنا بها جميع الحاجات وتطهرنا بها من جميع السيئات وترفعنا بها أعلى الدرجات وتبلغنا بها أقصى الغايات من جميع الخيرات في الحياة وبعد الممات. ربنا ظلمنا أنفسنا وإن لم تغفر لنا وترحمنا لنكونن من الخاسرين. ربنا آتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار. رب ارحمهما كما ربياني صغيرا. O Allah, O Master, O close one, O one who knows the secrets of our hearts. O Allah, we ate your food. O Allah, we drank from the water that you gave. O Allah, we wore the clothes that you've given us. O Allah, we are in such comfort. O Allah, in the comfort that we are in. O Allah, in that comfort we have forgotten yourself. We are asking you to make us not forget ourselves. O Allah, we ask you that you turn us to your way. You make us be people who come closer to yourself. O Allah, make us of those who will follow the footsteps of the Messenger sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. O Allah, O Mawla, how many things have we committed in our lives, O Allah? We come to your door as beggars who are asking for you to forgive us. O Allah, we watch your enemies walk away from your door full-handed, and there are enemies and there are people whom you have who are against you, Mawla. But O Allah, we are believers, we are those who have hearts. O Allah, we ask you to increase our iman. O Allah, we ask you to fill our hearts with your love, and we ask you to fill our bodies with actions that you are pleased with. O Allah, give us knowledge that is beneficial for us. O Allah, we ask you to guide us, to protect our children, to protect our young ones. O Allah, protect those who are elders amongst us. O Allah, we ask you to accept this masjid, and O Allah, through this masjid, O Allah, we ask you to give the whole locality guidance. O Allah, we ask you, O Allah, all the brothers and sisters who have made this event, O Allah, we ask you to raise the status. O Allah, we ask you if there's any one of us who has got any need or desire in our hearts, O Allah, that is lawful, we ask you to fulfill our desire. O Allah, all those children who are taking their exams, O Allah, make them successful in their exams. O Allah, if there is anyone who is close to us and who we want to be cured, O Allah, we ask you to give them cure from your bounty of cure. O Allah, la shifa'a illa shifa'uk, no one can cure except for yourself. O Allah, we ask you, Mawla, anyone who is here who has got debts, O Allah, give them the ability to clear off their debts. O Allah, if there is a young brother here who needs to get married, O Allah, we ask you to find him the best spouse. O Allah, if there is a person who is married and who has children, O Allah, give blessing to their children. O Allah, if they don't have children, O Allah, grant them children that will be the coolness of their eyes. O Allah, if they have children and the children have gotten off path, O Allah, bring them onto the path. O Allah, we ask you, Mawla, if we have businesses, we ask you to put barakah in our businesses. O Allah, we ask you, Mawla, that we do not know how you will accept our du'as. We are asking, Mawla, that you accept our du'as and all the people who have passed away before us. O Allah, if one of our parents is alive, O Allah, if one of them is alive, but both of them are alive. O Allah, let us be able to do their khidmah, let us be able to do and be in the service. O Allah, if one of our parents or both of our parents have gone away from this earth, then Mawla Arhamur Rahimin, most merciful of those who have mercy, our parents are waiting on the other side for us to make dua for them. O Allah, O Allah, O Mawla, O Allah, just before the Maghrib Adhan, O Allah, we raise our hands, O Allah, we ask you that you place the souls of our parents in Illiyin. O Allah, our father-in-laws, our mother-in-laws, our grandparents, our uncles, our aunties, those of them who have passed away, those of them that used to love us when we were small. O Allah, we ask you that you give them the highest of those in the next life. O Allah, give them Jannatul Firdaus. O Allah, we ask you on the day of judgment, make them meet our Rasul sallallahu alayhi wa sallam together with us. O Allah, let us receive our books in our right hands. Make our scales weighty on the day of judgment with good deeds. O Allah, when we stand in front of you, O Allah, be happy with us and let us be happy with you. O Allah, take us with the Rasul sallallahu alayhi wa sallam straight to Jannah. O Allah, we ask you to save us from hellfire. ربنا لا تؤاخذنا إن نسينا أو أخطأنا ربنا ولا تحمل علينا إصرا كما حملته على الذين من قبلنا ربنا ولا تحملنا ما لا طاقة لنا به واعف عنا واغفر لنا وارحمنا أنت مولانا فانصرنا على القوم الكافرين. وصلى الله تعالى على خير خلقه محمد وعلى آله وأصحابه أجمعين برحمتك يا أرحم الراحمين.